ignite. Phantom in flight. Max so bright. Can't see me, but feel my mind. No face crypto, phantom protocol. Standing tall while empires fall. Central chains can't cage it all. Unshaken faith, I break the wall.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the No Face Crypto channel. Where's the face no guys? You feel me? First things first, I need everybody to wake the fuck up, drink your coffee, and get ready. Sit down. Welcome to Club Ripple. Now we've gotten that over with. Welcome to the video. This will be a complete shit post. So if you don't want to watch, go ahead and click off the video right now, because we're going to be talking about something I have not talked about in a while, which is Zebec. Oh, I cannot wait to talk about this. Let's go ahead and get into the video. And this is a shit post. I want to make that very, very clear. We're going to be talking about three things you have. Okay, this is everyone in crypto, everyone in investing. Everyone needs to know about this and how to deal with something like this, guys. When you're looking at a cryptocurrency, we're going to talk about three things that you should be looking at, that if it doesn't make sense, run for the hills, basically. So let's go ahead and discuss. We're going to organize our points of information. We're going to make this a very quick shit post, but I'm done with people. I'm done with the scammers. I'm done with people trying to act like, you know, their coins the best things in sliced bread. There's going to be a few coins that win here, and real utility is coming. So all this other fake shit, all this other rah-rah, it's out of here.
No, the real deal.
All right, guys. So one of the first things you need to do when you're looking at a project is you need first things first is you look at the numbers. You do the math. You look at the numbers. Does this make sense? Right? A lot of these good real utility currencies, they have real volume, real uses, and they have real liquidity. So if we go ahead and take the contract address of ZBCN, which is a Solana coin, we can copy and paste this right into rugcheck.com, and we can audit the liquidity. And so this is step one in looking at projects. Step one. Forget about what all the community says and all the shit on Twitter. Forget about all of it. All right. This is where the real audit is done. Does this make sense? Okay. We can go ahead and check how much literally, there was more liquidity in here a few months ago. There's $6 in here. That's enough. That's literally enough for this.
Duncan's $6 meal deal is back.
So right off the bat, and I don't need anybody saying that I'm wrong, that this is FUD, that this is that. Shut your bitch ass up. This is no liquidity. This is no liquidity in Zebec. This is no liquidity in Zebec. All right. So that's step one. What does $6 get you? What is this? This is a joke. This is a literal joke, guys. What the top holder 65%. All right. So already right off the bat, terrible. A lot of questions I got to ask. Terrible. Shout out to the homie, though. He knows who he is, and he holds a bag of this. I used to also hold a bag of this. But shout out to the homie. He still holds a bag, and if it goes up, we're both winning. We win, bruh. We win. And so I get a steak dinner if Zebec goes to the moon. Just letting you guys know. So, but, you know, I've done the research, and I don't personally believe in this project anymore. My homie does. It is what it is. It's okay. If he wins, I'm celebrating. If he doesn't, then, you know, I was right all along. It's okay. It doesn't matter. But just when you're looking at a project like this, what the fuck? $6 in liquidity is that is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. But let's go ahead on to the next point. The second thing you need to be asking yourself when you're looking at a cryptocurrency is structure. How do they work? Where are they located? Exactly what is going on? It's already suspect enough, right, that a Solana coin, most Solana projects don't have like brick and mortar locations, right? So it's already weird that something like this is ran and has an LLC ran out of the British Virgin Islands, which you can see right here. I have it pulled up for you guys. This is allowing them to issue tokens using the British Virgin Islands as an LLC. Now, here's where it gets interesting, guys. You just have to follow the breadcrumbs. Because Ripple is located in San Francisco, XLM has a location, Flare has offices, and these are all legit. They can be verified. They're registered properly through the SEC. Right? So here's where we get fucked up. And this is why I hate Zebec, because people are ridiculous. You have this information and they just lie to your face. So on page 5 here, we can see here under definitions of terms here, because this is what they do in legal documents. We have platform, means a continuous settlement protocol known as Zebec that enables programmable movement of the valve over protocols block by block, as detailed further in information materials, and which is operated through the platform operator. The platform operator here means Calki Inc., a Delaware corporation doing business as Zebec Protocol. Now, when you bring this information up to the community, they're going to say, oh, it's for tax purposes. Well, is it? Because let's go ahead and look at what Calki Inc. is registered, where it is registered exactly, in an official SEC filing that was done by Zebec's lawyers. This is ridiculous, guys. Here we have a disclosure request that was filed directly with the SEC. This is Form D, Notice of Exempt Offering and Securities. This is where they got insider investors to dump bags on Zebec. And people think I'm crazy, all right? We have the name of the issuer is Calki Inc. So this is Zebec 100%. Now, we have an address here of 651 North Broadway Street in Middletown, Delaware. Now, I will let you guys know, as an American, I know 100% for a fact, 99% of the scams, foreign run scams, whatever you want to call them, they're ran through Delaware. Delaware is a tax haven for a lot of criminals, and a lot of people go here to scam because you can scam here very easily. The government doesn't really do shit. All right, there's another point here. The CEO of this company has a business address in California, which is actually a home address. That's another issue, but we're not even discussing this stuff, guys. I told you this is a shit post. We're just discussing the facts. I'm showing you guys 3 things you need to know. All right. For every project, you need to be doing this. So for an SEC document, we have this address of 651 North Broadway Street in Middletown, Delaware. Let's go ahead and see if that address even exists. Mind you, this was filed on behalf of Zebec. This was done by attorneys. So these attorneys knew what they were doing. Let's go ahead and see if this address even exists. All right, here you guys know. So I'm not messing with you guys. Here we go. I'll go ahead and put in 651 North Broadway Street. I mean, it doesn't exist. All right. As you can see, none of these locations have Delaware, Middletown, or anything. We can go ahead and type in Middletown. There is no Middletown. 6 Broadway Street in Middletown. It does not exist. I can tell you for a fact. I know for a fact that does not exist. There is like 2 Broadways in America. One's in Nashville. The other one's in New York City. Get the fuck out of here. People are insane. So we go ahead and let's just take away way, right? Because this is the address. Okay. Let's just rewind for 1 second. Why would there be a non-existent, fake, false address that was filed through the SEC? Why? Okay. That's question 1. Question 2. What is the closest address to this in Middletown, Delaware? Which, by the way, will be the same suite 206, will be the same exact suite. So you guys know I am not joking with you. Suite 206. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and take the word way apart. I'm doing this for you guys so you can see. Now it exists. Let's go ahead. 651 North Broadway Street. Broad Street. Now we can go ahead and look here. I can almost guarantee you this is 100% a scam office location, but we can just look. This is where Zebec is ran out of. Now, why is this a problem? Why is there a wrong address on the SEC document? All right, I'm going to go ahead. We're going to type in the correct address, which we now know is Broad Street in Middletown, Delaware, because Broadway Street doesn't exist. A false address on an SEC document, that is a crime. Let's go ahead and look. All right, if we go ahead and copy and paste, we are copying and pasting this address back into Google. All right, we'll do Suite 206. And now I want you to ask yourself, guys, why does the correct address that Zebec is ran out of linked to dozens of scams. Dozens of scams. I mean, we can go ahead. I will link this post in Twitter. I will link this post in the description of this video, but this post was years ago. And we can literally see it's a virtual office, as many other businesses are found at this exact address. However, they claim to be physically in that space. We know Zebec is probably not even there. All right. The same address and the bank account for this is somehow linked to my bank account from a business Uber Eats account, has been collecting my payments. This address connected to a scam. They tried to get my grandfather to send $35K. Shopify store, SpongeVolt, selling SpongeBob products, is registered at this address. It's a scam store. No products are sent out. They collect their money. Person claiming to be able to help with the crowdfunding campaign gave me a bank routing number, an account name, and account number with this address. You guys get the point. I mean, there's dozens and there's tons of scams. This is just a few. All right, you guys can go ahead and look at this for yourself. But why is 651 North Broad Street the one that is connected to this scam? Suite 206, Middletown, Delaware. But when we go to the SCC document, it's the same exact address. The only difference is North Broadway Street. Do you think a good attorney wouldn't know that information? Ridiculous. I don't know who's running this. I don't know, the race really doesn't matter, but I can tell you guys right now, I think they are trying to finesse hardworking American people to believe in a utility cryptocurrency with false utility, false hope. Let's go ahead into the next point. I wasn't even going to talk about this, but since we just made that point, we're going to go ahead to the next point. I'll go look at the fucking smart contract code for you guys, run an audit on there, and show you guys how vulnerable it really is. This isn't a joke. I'm trying to save people money here. All right. We're going to go ahead and get into the X and the Twitter fiasco and all that stuff with Zebec next, but let's go ahead and discuss what I just said. All right, guys, I have ran an audit on this code. I went on GitHub to get this. It is open source. That is another issue, right? But we can see, I did input a lot of this code in here. It did run an audit on what mattered most, essentially, which is the smart contract and the vaults, the staking vaults and wallet redirections, basically. And so this is a huge problem when it comes to cryptocurrencies. If anyone who knew code looked at this, I don't know code, but I know for a fact this is fucked up. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and put this paragraph on the screen here, and then we're going to go ahead and read this very quickly here. But what this AI saw ranked by severity, and number one, critical, is the unchecked fee vault. So when you go ahead and stake your Zebec on Zebec's platform and they go ahead and pay you fees, your funds can get stolen immediately, essentially. Now, they haven't done this yet, allegedly, but this can happen very easily. So if any later instructions transfer fees to lockup fee vault, the funds will go to whatever public key was inserted. And so technically here, you can put in a wallet address, and it's very, very easy. It's ease of abuse. Anyone who created this can go back in and do this. So it's extremely easy if an attacker can call the initializer, initialize a fake clone, and lure users. This is a trust boundary failure, not a cryptographic attack. It allows for people to make Zebec clones. Their code on GitHub literally allows them to make clones and redirect funds to attacker wallets. Why would you even do that? Why would you even do that unless you already do that? There's no authority check. So without any constraint, why this matters, anyone can create a new lockup and set parameters, create malicious pools, redirecting fees, spamming pools, front-running legitimate initialization. It's so easy. So there's a million things, guys. A million things. Just go ahead and run an audit yourself. But this is another problem that causes many cryptocurrencies to go down. But this is a telltale sign. This is not legit. This is not good. All right. Overall impact, how bad is this? If deployed, protocol uses basically an attacker's token, attacker's wallet. Any token transfer path, then an attacker create a lockup fake clone, can cause real users' funds and protocol fees to be redirected to attacker wallets. This funds loss risk, not just a minor bug. Even if the mainnet contracts are initialized and secured, the clone and fake UI attack vector is trivial and cheap and can deceive users into interacting with malicious contracts. So basically this can be copied and pasted and used for scam anywhere. It's almost like this is a copy and pasted scam that isn't just used for Zebec. So we can go ahead. I mean, these are examples of literally where the code is bad, guys. Now we can go ahead. Basically, this is a white hat. I'm acting as a white hat, so it gives me this information. But this is terrible. This is terrible information. You guys do not want to see this if you're in Zebec. I'm telling you right now. Treat this as urgent if you control the project. Immediately restrict using admin only. Implement and deploy Volt ATA seed fixes in a patch release. Do all this stuff, but they don't do anything. They don't do anything. You know what they do? They fake partnerships with the NBA and the NHL. Like Americans are stupid and don't realize this. All right. This is terrible code, guys. This was probably generated by an AI itself. And this allows for copy and paste into multiple different scams, which leads me to believe this is easily a scam that has been copy and pasted before. No liquidity. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into my last point of the video, but essentially, I mean, Zebec is full of fake partnerships and bullshit. So I don't know, to the extent of Uphold here, I'm not really sure what their partnership is. I do believe that there may be something there. I think Uphold may hold some reserves, but I think that's about it. I don't think they have an actual partnership with Ripple. They don't have a partnership with XLM. A lot of this stuff is bullshit. They're not even compliant. They don't even have ISO compliance, and ISO goes live in a week. What are we talking about? This is truth. So these now, before I go on to my next point, I want to say this is almost fact that this is a scam at this point, and it can still go up. It can still moon, and so people are gonna come back and probably say I'm wrong, and I don't care. It might still go up a lot, and people still might be able to make money in this. But I mean, there's no point in dumping your money in something that has all these questions surrounding it, right? We can go ahead and look. Spot our Zebec and Uphold ads during tonight's Blues versus Golden Knights game, which, by the way, there was none there. There were no ads at a Milwaukee Bucks basketball game. None of these things happened. These are not real, okay? It's fake. All right, so we can go ahead and take a look at what some people responded here. This is pretty sad. Hey, book these tickets when your schedule was posted. Now I'm sitting here watching my team lose and a couple dollars gone with nothing to show for it. Showed up to support, but you didn't. Kind of sad, brother. And there are people out here who don't know this information, and like someone really might have bought a ticket to go to this game just to see an ad, and they didn't see one. Scammers, Zebec is a scam. Photoshop photos, calling ads, and giving away jerseys. Scammers, how can you cancel ads last minute for a creative change? Okay, and so we're going to go ahead and read what that is about. So Simon, their new CEO, because Sam is just, missing now, apparently, because he was involved in another scam earlier on, and he just keeps dipping and starting projects and leaving. So kind of funny, kind of odd. But a quick update on our NHL placement this weekend, as we are the first token company to directly advertise with the NHL. The league requested extra time to approve our ads. The Zebec team and our agency are working well at the NHL. Why don't you at the NHL? If this has to do with the NHL, why don't they at the NHL? It's odd to secure approval on new creative and adjusted placement schedules. Bullshit. It's bullshit, guys. First off, I'll let you know facts. NHL, NBA, these people, these professionals who work here in the creative markets, they don't lack. Okay? These marketing people for these big corporations don't lack. This shit does not happen. This would never, ever, 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 ever happen. Ever. Okay? So this is bullshit. Like, it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. All right? But that begs the question, if Zebec were still waiting on approval from the NHL, why did Zebec release PR ahead of time detailing specific dates? Surely at the time of advertising future dates, Zebec should have had approval done ahead of time. It's stupidly obvious, guys. And so they're giving away these Uphold Zebec jerseys. They're selling them on a website here. Spot our ads at the game, post a photo, tag both accounts for free jerseys. And so then people go in and they put AI pictures of ads, which never happened, guys. This picture here is doctored. This is not this is an AI photo. Like, this is ridiculous. It's an AI photo, guys. And it's not even Zebec, right? And I want to remind you guys, like Zebec themselves on their account literally said they were going to be having ads for NHL. Our Uphold Zebec ads for tonight's Blues are being rescheduled due to creative change. Ridiculous. Okay, we can go ahead and go back to the NBA ads. Okay, like this is literally this is what they're doing now. These are AI ads. Okay, and they're trying to make people think that the NBA and the NHL stadium takeovers are going live November 10th. Has anyone who has been to an NBA game seen? It's bullshit. It is all bull. I'm telling you guys. If you want me to go ahead and reach out to the creative departments at these stadiums, I will. This did not happen. And if there's Uphold ads, they are Uphold ads. I mean, they're literally spamming jerseys, trying to make it seem like they're custom designed for our community. We've started reaching out to select community members to send their jerseys with more giveaways coming. Catch our first game on November 10th. They're playing a game with y'all. Guys, none of this happened. None of this happened. It's hilarious, right? Back on ice this weekend, a new Uphold X Zebec jersey drop for community is on the way. Which NHL team do you think we're repping next? They're repping. Not the NHL teams, not the NBA teams. It's just not an advertisement. So we need to clear this up here. It's just, it's really ridiculous, guys. It's really sad, to be honest. It's sad that this is how people have gotten to. I hope they don't make any more money off of this scam, guys. Truly. And I also hope at the same time that my man's bag pumps. I know it's crazy. This is amazing. Pick me. This looks fun. Pick me. Making me want to attend the game. Make me picture what they asking so I can get a jersey. Uphold was the only ad I saw last hockey game. No sign of Zebec. Hopeful for this game. Guys, I'm telling you, this shit does not exist. Okay? And then they just put AI ad. Like, it's all bullshit. Game night just got even better. Excited for the jerseys. Let's join forces and make impact. I've encountered many in this space, but I've never seen they get scams everywhere, guys. It doesn't matter. Okay, my point is proven at this point. You guys can go ahead and look into this yourself. Also, they've been stuck at the same followers forever. Okay, their community updates, their numbers have been the same for a year. The Zebec card is not real. It's not physical. Okay, that's another thing. I mean, there's a million things, and then they give you a bunch of AI. I don't know, guys. I'm not buying it. And the NHL and the NBA don't fumble on stuff like this, okay? So why are we getting, it's ridiculous. Why are we getting affiliates of Zebec literally having to say that they're having to push their ads back? And this is the second weekend. See you, St. Louis. See you on Saturday. Boom. Here's a picture right here. This is clearly a screen grab of a photo of an asset of some sort and put into this. It's ridiculous. Uphold. See you inside. Nothing. Absolutely nothing, guys. I don't know. And if I'm wrong, so be it. Let me be wrong. But, it's possible that Uphold missed something. People miss stuff when doing research. A lot of these people don't know as much as they think they know about crypto, guys. Or they just don't have good, reasoning, good methods of thinking and actually being able to investigate projects. Because this is just ridiculous, guys. That's about all I have to say in today's video. You feel me? But come on, guys. And the Milwaukee Bucks game was supposed to have Uphold and Zebec abs as well. That never happened. Stop trying to fool people. I mean, it's just ridiculous, guys. Insanity. And they just keep posting these pictures. This could be Google photos, guys. This shit looks like stuff just grabbed off of Google. Zebec has arrived in Miami. What? I mean, this is such... I'm done. I'm out of here, guys. Also, I will have another video today. I just wanted to shit post real quick. You feel me?
I'm the cipher inside the system, encrypted rhythm, algorithmic wisdom. Bankers panic when I twist the prism, cause I decentralize the mechanism. Ledger lock, my code immaculate. Truth so sharp it decapitates. No fiat fate, lie emancipate. XRP flow, recalibrate. Invisible king with a digital throne. Phantom of finance, flesh and bone. I rise from data, self-made, self-known. Unshaken, I move in the zone. They manipulate, I meditate, they inflate. I innovate, they speculate, I educate. I'm the glitch they can't eliminate. Raw as crypto, masked in motion, riding the wave like quantum motion. XRP devotion, pure explosion, phantom of finance fully rolled. Raw as crypto, chain reaction, breaking control, pure satisfaction. No middleman, just interaction. Rebel of rhythm, blockchain faction. From Tokyo ticks to London trades, my name echoes in crypto raids. I'm the anomaly markets crave, silhouetted in code, I misbehave. Monetary matrix, I override. Quantum ink where the truth can't hide. They kneel to debt, I walk with pride. No face crypto, decentralized guide. Every drop of fun, I distill the flame. Every smear campaign fuels the game. They'll remember the ghost, not the name. Cause legends don't chase, they claim. Oh, ledger ignite. Phantom in flight. Mag so bright, can't see me, but feel my mind. No face crypto, phantom protocol, standing tall while empires fall. Central chains can't cage it all. Unshaken faith, I break the wall. No face crypto, though immortal. Through digital doors, I breach the portal. Untraceable force, transtemporal. Phantom of finance, suiting and racks. No face crypto. No banks, no borders, no masters, just vision and velocity. The world's asleep, but the phantom never rests street.